There's a few things that I've wanted to talk about regarding Almirola that I've never really been able to put into a video. I mean, you kind of got some of it after Talladega, where I said that... Is there like a dog outside? There's some weird-ass sounds. But anyway, yeah, there's a few things. Yeah, like I said, that he could be a championship contender if he was on a good team. And, you know, don't just take my word for it. Take a look at his 2010 Truck Series 3-win season, I think. Because I wasn't watching trucks back then. So I don't know who the big name teams were at that point. But all I know is that he got 3 wins. He finished second in the points, all on his own. And those are 3 legitimate wins, probably, because I haven't looked at them. But I think a lot of people got the wrong impression back at the Daytona Xfinity race in 2016, where NASCAR gave him the win because I don't fucking know. Because that's not his fault. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, a beneficiary of something he didn't deserve to be a beneficiary of. And that's all it was. I don't hate Almirola for it, I hate NASCAR for it. But he wholly undeserved to win that race, so I fucking said he wholly undeserved to win that race. And another race was the Coke 0400 from 2014. They called the race at 1 p.m., even though it was supposed to be a night race the night before. We still had Monday. Yeah. Had all the time in the world that day and the next day to run a fucking race, but apparently that's too much to ask for. So yeah. But even still, he was a little bit competitive in the chase that year. And in 2016, I remember sending out a tweet before the season even began that I had a really good feeling about Almirola this year. Turned out he finished like 30th in points, so that was a fucking premonition and a half, wasn't it? But you know, I've never hated him. Never. Even when he was racing in races that I thought Martin should have been racing in 2008, I didn't even hate him then. Alright? And I was a fickle fucking 12-year-old, alright? I was fickle as fuck. But, yeah. So, and I mean, usually whenever I have to have a conversation about safety in NASCAR, it's always something that NASCAR is doing wrong. I don't know what you can do in that situation beyond slowing the cars down in the corners. That's really but that's just something that they should do to fix the racing product in general. So I don't fucking know what to say. I mean, yeah, basically that's about all they can do at this point, because that was a freak accident in many ways. What I thought is he hit oil when they were going through the corner, and that's what caused him to slide right into everything. But the impact was so heavy, I feel like the things that they had to mandate at restrictor plate tracks to protect the feet, that's one thing that I thought that they had, but that's not mandated anywhere besides restrictor plate tracks. And coming up off the ground and crashing down, I don't know how to fix that. That's something that you just don't ever see. You don't see an impact like that. And when you do see something like that happens, it's usually at a plate track. And in the loosest sense of the word light, it's a light fall because it's an aerodynamic thing. It's not a brute force impact thing. It's an aerodynamic thing where the air gets under it and it lifts it up. And it's not a light impact by any means, but it's lighter than slamming into someone at 150 miles an hour. So, yeah. I feel like that's the best that they can do. I mean, okay, you people are going to think I'm fucking insane, but, he had to be carried out on a stretcher. Last time we saw that was Kyle Busch when he broke his leg. Kyle Busch was able to get out of the car under his own power. Almirola needed assistance. Out for the rest of the season? I think out for the rest of the season. And maybe late in the year, he might run some Xfinity races. Maybe at I was gonna say Homestead, but Cup guys with 5 years plus experience couldn't, even if they wanted to. I think that's the rule, but I'm not 100% sure at Homestead. So maybe at like Phoenix later on, but he'll drive the 98 maybe then. I don't fucking know. But anyway, maybe he'd be better by the Talladega race, but I don't think he would run that anyway. But the point is, who would replace Almirola? Because RPM's, development drivers, their development program is gone entirely, was Jeb Burton. Before that, it was Dakota Armstrong. And between them two, I wouldn't want either of them, to be honest. My two picks to replace Almirola are crazy. The first one is Mears. Not just because I want it, because I want it bad. But Biaggi is basically just a petty farm at this point. That's all that they have left in their farm. They had that even before the 43 went defunct in the Xfinity Series. But the second option is even crazier, and you people are going to think I'm insane. But there is one petty development driver that I remember that I have seen since Jeb Burton's team went defunct. Remember Eldora in 2016? There was a petty 43 truck. The driver of that truck was Corbin Forrester. You people think I'm kidding. But if Almirola's injured, that means that either Mears is going to need to step up, and that means that Biaggi's not going to have a driver, or something other crazy thing is going to happen. And I think the circumstances going on here, it could be Mears to the 43 and Corbin Forrester to the 98. You people are going to think I'm fucking insane, but I predicted Dale Jr.'s retirement. I predicted Jimmy Johnson getting knocked out of the first round in the chase in 2015. I'm just saying, I have a knack for this shit, alright? But anyway, yeah, everything that I've ever said about Almirola, it's always been in a shitty situation all around. 2014, Coke Zero 400, last year's Xfinity Daytona race. He's just been a victim of circumstances this entire time, and not a victim. He's been a beneficiary of circumstances this whole time. But even in Talladega, he got himself a legitimate one under green versus experienced drivers. The caution that he got so that he was able to do it was complete and utter horse shit, but he did it under green, and that's all I can really ask. So, yeah. Not sure how you could fix this beyond slowing the cars down in the corners, which means taking off the tapered spacer. The fucking horror. Yeah. I think you get the idea. Almirola, probably injured. Mears probably replacing him. And Corbin Forrester probably replacing Mears. You people think I'm kidding, don't you? You think I'm fucking kidding. I'm not kidding. Just wait and watch. You just wait. Or it's probably... maybe even more likely it's going to be Ryan Truex, but he is with Toyota and Hattori. So that's why I don't think so. Corbin Forrester has nothing right now. So that's why I think it's him, but Truex ran some races for Biaggi before. So it could very well be Truex in the 98 and Mears in the 43, but you know, I'm still going with Corbin because I like being crazy, all right? That's why this channel is called Kamikaze Games, isn't it? This is going to be longer than the fucking race review, isn't it? Yeah. So Almirola, the situation sucks. Don't know how you can fix it beyond slowing the cars down in the corners. Mears to the 43, Corbin Forrester to the 98. Almirola would be a championship contender if he had good equipment, and this is happening just as Petty was finding speed. They were P2 in qualifying for a while. And I know that half the field didn't qualify, but, you know, I think you know. But yeah, this has been a video. And Almirola, situation is shit, but if it means Mears is going to be in the 43, not going to complain.